Oh my god.
What? Oh, damn.
Wow.
Man. I thought we were going to come here and be like, oh, it's Zelda's Lullaby. Great, you know?
Today we're playing Chopin versus Zelda with Gavin Leeper. Gavin, thanks for being here. If you guys
Happy to be here.
into Zelda music, then you will really like Gavin's channel. He has a lot of recent videos about, what do you have, Tears of the Kingdom, Terrytown.
I think those are the latest ones. Further back, I taught about kind of modal mixture using Ocarina of Time music.
Nice.
And that was a fun one. Yeah.
Cool. So I'll put a link in the description to Gavin's channel. Okay, Legend of Zelda or classical?
I've got it.
You've got it? See, I thought it was something different at first, and then I changed my mind. I feel like they're trying to trick us.
Definitely. It reminds me actually of Neri Soul talked about the Great Fairy theme and connected it to Chopin.
Oh, okay.
And used this exact passage to do that.
The first 4 beats, I was like, oh, Fairy Fountain. I also know Fairy Fountain so well that by beat 5, I was like, no, never mind.
Yeah.
So I'm voting Chopin. How about you?
Me too.
Okay. There you go. Fantasy Impromptu. Let's hear it. That must have been the influence, right?
Absolutely.
Zelda or classical? I feel confident on this.
Okay.
So I'll let you.
Sure. I feel less confident. I don't recognize it, so I'm going to go classical, but there might be some like cutscene, and maybe they're trying to mislead with the Mifa here because it does actually sound kind of Zora-ish. So there might be like an older game or a cutscene that I'm missing.
I feel like it's a cutscene. Maybe the Mifa's tricking me, but I'm actually leaning towards Breath of the Wild. So here we go. We have our first disagreement. Ah, no.
Hey.
All right. Let's hear it. It's very similar. Ah, and then it keeps going. So I thought it ended there, and that was like the end of the cutscene. I got tricked.
It would
They
fit.
tricked me. Here we go. Zelda or classical? I know this one.
Oh, okay.
100% know this one. Well, 100%, 90% know this one because I've proven that I don't really know. But
I'm going to guess Zelda from like an older game. I don't recognize it, but it sounds like something they would do. Maybe I'm getting fooled by the art on the left, but it sounds like something they would do in kind of like the SNES era.
I think it's Link's Awakening Game Boy.
The 3 staves kind of gives it away for me too. Like, oh,
Yeah.
only 3-4 channels, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I thought about that.
Yeah.
I like the little Korok on Debussy's shoulder here.
Yeah.
Link's Awakening, The Dream Shrine. Yeah. Some of these ones you just hear it and you just know.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
Okay.
Zelda or classical?
I feel like they're tricky because I hear the reference to the chord progression that's in like the overworld theme. It's something that I feel like could be used in an overture type of thing where we have the original chord progression, but we have like a counter melody type of thing or some alternate melody that's being presented over this recognizable chord progression. It also could just be like, oh yeah, this random classical tune used that same chord progression. So I'm pretty 50-50 on it, honestly. Maybe go ahead.
That lick
Yeah.
feels very Zelda, right? Like you said, like an overworld theme or something.
Yes.
I'm gonna vote Zelda based on that.
Yeah, it feels like motivic development on the main. Right. Right. So that would have me guess Zelda 2.
But I don't know the game. It's probably like Spirit Tracks or some, or Four Swords or something. Oh, come on. That's terrible. Wow. Well, they did a good job finding this. Huh. Nice. Well,
Man,
props to the quiz makers for finding that
seriously.
tricky. Dang. All right. I'm losing, I think. But we'll keep going. Here we go. Zelda or classical?
I'd have a guess, but I'm only like 30% confident, maybe. What are you feeling?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if this is the actual voice leading or anything. I feel like the voice leading's a little weird. So, like the way these seconds in the bass clef here are going, and that makes me lean more towards Zelda. Because traditionally, put our music theory nerd hats on for a second.
Yep.
I feel like that E flat should have gone down while the F maintained, right? That would be proper voice leading. That dissonance needs to resolve, and it doesn't. So, well, or does it into this chord? Oh, wait, what is? It's kind of weird. I don't know. I think the voice leading is weird, and therefore I say Zelda.
Right, like it.
Not because they have bad voice leading, but because we don't care as much anymore, right?
Yeah. / like video game music is just more experimental with just in general. Okay, I'll maybe just to make it interesting, I'll quit agreeing with you. I'll vote classical just to have some skin in the game.
Majora's Mask.
Oh.
Giants theme. I don't know that tune at all.
Yeah, I don't know it as well. I think it's it's not the most iconic part of that tune either.
Yeah.
Right. Like that's not what you play in Ocarina or whatever.
Right. This doesn't make the concert tour. Oh, Giants theme. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's try another one. Zelda or classical? All right. So I don't know this one. It feels like it could be like a house in a village or something. Like it's kind of sweet. Like there's some sort of like kind of side story.
It reminds me, I was showing my friend a song I was working on, and it's like, wow, yeah, very machi no kyoku, like very town song or inside a house. This is kind of a classic type of sound for a game, especially kind of from this more 8-bit era, I would say. So yeah, I think it's probably an older Zelda game that neither of us played, or something small that neither of us remember.
I don't remember it. I'm kind of 50-50. I'm gonna say Zelda just because.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a slight. I guess I'm 55-45, so I'm 55% Zelda.
Yeah, I'm going Zelda too.
Let's see. Aha! Hytopia. Yeah, I didn't play this one. It's interesting. I feel like they're also leading us with these images, right?
Yeah.
That they're like, yeah, that could have maybe Mozart might have had some little piece that did that, right? Or something, like they're kind of influencing not only the answer, but like the era. So you're like, oh, I guess that could have been that era, right?
Right.
If they had a picture of Ravel, I'd be like, I don't think that's Ravel, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm learning to not pay attention to the pictures.
Right. They're playing games with you. Yeah, see? Here we go. Well, this will be a fun one. All right, Zelda or classical?
Man, I thought we were gonna come here and be like, oh, it's Zelda's Lullaby, great, you know.
Right. I told them not to do that. Yeah,
You know, we're playing this game on Legendary.
I have a hunch. But the Beethoven is tricking me because it's making me try to think through Beethoven, but that's irrelevant, right? Like,
Sure. Yeah.
yeah.
You have to assess
but also
it.
the Ganondorf is tricking me, but I have a hunch, so I'll let you lead.
Okay. Could I hear it one more time?
Yeah.
So I was counting the number of beats to see if I could cheat, because Ganondorf's themes are almost always in odd time signatures. But 6 is that like middle ground that's like not that weird.
Not that weird, but not completely normal.
Yeah, it's not 4/4, 4/3/4. So it's feasible to me that there could have been some boss theme at some point that had some little scary bit like that. So anyway, that's some of my thought process. If it were in 9/8 or in 7 or 5, I'd be like,
Right.
95% probability Zelda. Yeah, I don't have any reference on the classical side here, so let's do Zelda.
I think the Beethoven is there because of Fur Elise, which has that repeating second. I think that's meant to lead us that direction. Maybe is why that picture. That is why they came up with that picture.
Right.
It feels to me like a Hyrule Castle background element. That figure, that kind of like, because it's got this kind of like static doom
Yes.
feeling. Yeah, it just feels a little odd to be just kind of like floating on that figure for a classical piece. So I'm
Agreed.
I'm leaning towards not only a Zelda, but like a final boss, or right before the final boss, not the battle, but the
Yes.
The doom. Oh my god! Wow, the Beethoven is that's how they're tricking us this time. Because I'm like, well, it's not Beethoven. I feel like I'm gonna get called out in the comments as I should have known this one. I should have recognized it, but this is like an orchestration masterclass. This piece.
Really?
Dang.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Fountains of Rome.
Like this is all part of the same cycle as the Pines of Rome.
Right. Yeah. If you want to learn how to do like orchestral fireworks and special effects and all the like shiny stuff, check out Respighi for sure. But all right. Dang. I don't even know if I'm at like 50%. I feel like I've failed completely. Here we go. Let's try again. Zelda or classical?
Oh, I got it.
That tells me. I think that makes me think it's. I have zero clue.
Okay.
But your confidence makes me think it's something from Zelda. So,
interesting.
I'm gonna vote that.
You're voting Zelda.
Final answer. Yeah.
I also.
Did you trick me?
Yes, I did trick you. This is one of the Debussy preludes, and I know it because it's used in Untitled Goose Game. All of the music for Untitled Goose Game is Debussy preludes.
Okay.
So this is Minstrels by Debussy, I think.
So it's technically video game music and classical music.
Technically, yes, but not Zelda.
Yeah, but not Zelda. Let me hear it again, and then we'll. I locked in my answer, so I can't change it. Yeah, I assumed this was like you finished a quest.
Yeah, like a little fanfare.
And goodbye is the There you go.
There it is.
Oh, room sounds so much nicer. Right? Yeah. All right. We got another one. I'm just tanking. Here we go. Zelda or classical?
I got it.
This feels like a dungeon to me, so I'm gonna say Zelda again. If I just say Zelda every time, maybe I'll
Maybe you'll get something.
50% at least. Right.
I'll try for one better. It's like I'm going to try to specify what it is in Zelda, because I agree that it's Zelda. It's either from Skyward Sword or from Twilight Princess. I think it's Skyward Sword. But yes, anyway, all that to say, I vote Zelda with high confidence.
So we're saying maybe Skyward Sword, definitely Zelda.
Yes.
Twilight Princess.
Farron Woods, yes.
Farron Woods. Nice one. They're playing mind games again. All right, let's try Zelda or classical.
Yeah, I mean, I think I see the mind game they're trying to play with the Great Fairy here. I mean, it's just a series of 2/5s basically. Like this could be Great Fairy, but it could be so many other things too. But I'm gonna go classical because I'm not convinced that this is like, maybe it could be used in some like cutscene involving the Great Fairy, but I'm gonna go classical.
Yeah, it would be weird for the quintuplets to be in a loop, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
they kind of throw off the vibe. Again, they might be playing mind games with the Debussy, but I feel like it's an impressionist. Like it's Debussy, Ravel, that kind of. He was the Jim DePete guy. Satie. It could be that whole kind of era.
Yep.
I'm leaning classical. I think mostly because of the fives and because I don't recognize it as anything. So which way you're going?
I'm going classical too.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Sibelius.
Huh. The whole premise of this quiz also shows some of these, very clear influences the classical canon had on these composers. Like so many are from, French dudes around 1900.
All right, Zelda or classical?
Oh, I got it.
This is another one that feels like it's like a playful end of the quest, or kind of like a mini cutscene type of thing in like a Ocarina of Time era game. Gosh, but I have zero clue. So you know this one?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to make your guess first.
I know I'm gonna have to answer first because you know it. I'm gonna coin flip and say Zelda.
All right.
I don't know.
Man, you gotta play Untitled Goose Game. This is another prelude.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm benefiting from having played that game right now.
See, Mom, video games are
educational. Yeah,
yeah,
totally.
Right. Dang. All right. So it's Debussy.
Yes.
That is also the picture. I was like, the mind games.
Right.
I was like, it must not be. Oh!
What? Oh, damn.
What?
So you got it right.
Just by accident. All right.
Nice.
Man, I would never have caught that. Rocky area. I've spent a lot of time listening to Breath of the Wild, but unfortunately I've spent very little time listening to the deep cuts of Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah.
Man, so they got me. I fell for it.
You fell for it. It felt Debussy. I mean, I don't blame you for that call. I think that was a tricky one. That was a really tricky one.
Yep.
Had the pictures messing with me.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Like all the hidden Koroks everywhere. I think there's one on every page. All right, Zelda or classical?
Oh, I got it.
I think I know this one. Well, specifically, what is it? You feel pretty good on this one?
Yes.
This is another Goose Game?
This one is not a Goose Game one, but it's one that I found in my research for my Zelda talk. I'll just say that.
This is like a whole tone model. I feel like it's Debussy. Do you think so?
I can tell you.
I'm going to vote classical.
Yeah.
Final answer classical, but I don't know exactly who.
I'm my final answer is also classical, and I'm going to say it's Voile by Debussy.
Okay.
Ah.
Well, we got close. All right, bonus round.
All right.
Can you name these ocarina themes? So the name of the theme from the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And then we're just going to have to kind of remember what they are, I think, before we flip the page. Here we go.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I got that one. You're the guest. This will be just like you can go first on the bonus round. I think I know this one. But
I did too. I think this is Song of Time.
I think so too.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
Yeah. I know this one too.
Oh, hang on. I can't name it. 0 for me.
This is the Sun Song, and you can play it to change from day to night.
See, I would not.
Yeah.
I've got that. All right. Number 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it too.
I'm not 100% on the name, but you got it?
Yes.
That's the horse one, right? Is it Epona's theme?
Yes.
Yes.
Epona's song. When you learn it in your ocarina rep,
Sure.
it's called that.
Got it. Oh.
Oh,
Wait a second.
tricky. That's an
I don't
intentionally
recognize the
tricky.
second half. Do you know this one?
I don't. But I was similarly tricked by the first half.
It wouldn't be unknown for it to be a trick question.
Yeah.
So I think I thought at first it was Zelda's Lullaby,
Yes, same.
but then it wandered off not Zelda's Lullaby.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, so I'm going to say that's an unrelated like classical tune that has the first 3 notes of Zelda's Lullaby.
I think it's a trick. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Yeah. I know it.
I know the piece, and I can hear exactly where it goes next, but the name of it, give me a second. It's not Farosh, is it? No. I can't name it. So it's boo for me again.
So there's 2 ways it diegetically exists in the game. Most precisely, this is Saria's song. So it's also the theme for the Lost Woods because it's like when you're in there, she's playing the song and she's looping the tune.
Let's see how we did. Song of Time. Sun Song. Epona Song. Concerto for Philantron and Pothos. How did they find that?
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
These are good
Work.
good people putting this together.
Well made. And Saria's song. Wait, extra bonus round?
Bonus.
Are you up for it?
Let's go it. Yeah.
I didn't know. How many Koroks were hiding in this quiz? Closest number wins.
Nice.
Oh, man. 27.
I'll say 8.
8. Okay. That's 12. Only 12? Oh, man.
So
you
I'm
win.
closer. Hey.
Man, you just swept this game. I hope I got like an F minus. I don't even know. Nice. The end. Well, thank you for playing. Guys, check out Gavin's channel. I'll put the link in the description. Oof, I got creamed. How do you feel like you did?
I feel like I did pretty well. I fell for a couple of tricks, and there's once I think I got overconfident with I got tricked with the Untitled Goose Game thing, that when they had another goofy tune that could have been that, I was like overconfident with that. But yeah, I felt I did okay overall.
Thanks, John and Celeste. This was well made. Good job.
Absolutely.
Thanks. It's the last one. All right. Thank you. See you guys in the next one.
Thank you.